One vote. The destiny of an empire. There are many interesting incidents in history and politics that demonstrate the true value of a single vote. These are real-life stories that will open the eyes of those who negligently think, "What difference will my single vote make?" Here is a look at some individuals in world history who won by a margin of just one vote, and how it changed the destiny of entire nations. One vote. The fate of an empire. The year was 1923. Germany was going through a severe economic crisis. At that time, a young man was trying to strengthen the Nazi Party. That man was Adolf Hitler. During that period, internal elections were held within the Nazi Party. A vote was called to decide whether Hitler should remain the leader of the party or not. If Hitler had lost that day, history would have been entirely different. But surprisingly, Hitler won the leadership of the Nazi Party by a margin of just one single vote. That one vote eventually pushed the world into World War II and claimed the lives of crores of people. The sensation created by a single vote in India. In our country too, a single vote pulled down the government of a prime minister. In the year 1999, the opposition introduced a no-confidence motion against the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government. Voting took place in the parliament. The Vajpayee government needed enough votes to survive. However, in an unexpected turn of events, the Vajpayee government fell by a margin of just one vote. It was then that the people of India realized that even the Prime Minister of the country could lose by a single vote. The single vote that changed American history. Similar wonders have occurred in American history as well. In 1845, in a vote held in the U.S. Congress, a region called Texas was admitted as a state into the United States by a margin of just one vote. In 1868, a vote was held to remove the then U.S. President Andrew Johnson from office, impeachment. However, he managed to save his presidency by a margin of just one single vote. King with one vote. Otherwise defeated. The stories of people winning by a single vote in general elections are even more bizarre. Chandigarh municipal elections, 2016 here, a Congress candidate won by a margin of just one vote. The interesting twist was, his wife could not make it to vote that day. If she had come and voted for the opponent, the story would have flipped. Or if she had voted for him, his majority would have increased. Rajasthan Assembly elections, 2008 senior Congress leader C.P. Joshi contested from the Nathdwara constituency. He secured 62,215 votes, while his opponent Kalyan Singh Chauhan secured 62,216 votes. Joshi lost by exactly one vote. The most shocking part, on that day, Mr. Joshi's own wife and his car driver did not go to vote. If they had voted, he might have become the chief minister. In the political history of Andhra Pradesh too, there have been unbelievable incidents where victory or defeat was decided by just one single vote. This has happened multiple times, especially in panchayat and municipal elections. Here are some such interesting, real-life incidents that took place in Andhra Pradesh. Nellore district, Sarpanch victory by a single vote. 2021. In the 2021 Andhra Pradesh Panchayat elections, a strange incident occurred in Ramathirtham village of Vidavaluru Mandal, Nellore district. There was fierce competition for the post of Sarpanch. After the counting of votes was completed, everyone was shocked. The candidate supported by the YSRCP won by a majority of just one single vote. If the person who cast that one vote had been out of town that day, or had lazily stayed back at home, the result would have been completely reversed. Kurnool district, ward member seat by one vote. In a ward member election held in a rural area of Kurnool district, there was a neck-and-neck competition between two candidates. Ultimately, one candidate got 151 votes, while the other candidate got 152 votes. The joy of the candidate who won by exactly one vote knew no bounds. On the other hand, the defeated candidate regretted it for days, thinking, "Alas! If only I had persuaded one of my relatives to cast their vote, it would have been so good." Cases of a tie, equal votes. In our AP, apart from instances of winning by a single vote, there have also been situations where two candidates received an equal number of votes. In such scenarios, election officials declare the winner through a toss, flipping a coin, or a lottery, drawing chits. In those moments, the losing candidates held their heads in despair, thinking, alas! If only one more vote from our people had been cast, I would have won directly without the need for a lottery. All these stories tell us only one thing: no vote is small in a democracy. If we think, what will happen if I alone don't vote, it holds the power to change the very future of the nation. Therefore, never give up your right to vote. You see, friends, what kind of sensations a single vote has created in history. That is why everyone's role is very important, whether in our lives or in society. Now, I want to remind you of the same thing. My dear friends, please do not think, I am just one person, what will happen if I don't subscribe? That one subscription you make, that one support you give, gives me immense strength. With that one small help from you, I can move forward with more good videos. So please do not leave without subscribing to my channel. Please, subscribe right now and support me. Thank you so much.